Good morning, lovely people. Rainbow here on the Rainbow Pyramid channel, ready to read some cards for you. Topic today is Mike Zeroh's Meghan Markle's bombshells. So you might have seen Mike Zeroh. He's become quite popular recently, and he often has bombshell revelations about Meghan Markle. And we're going to just ask the cards about these bombshell revelations. Hoo-hoo, the maze, and it's in the upside down. And so if it was the right way up, we would be saying that he's treading carefully through the maze. But in the upside down, he's putting things out there. He's telling supposed secrets. He talks about how she's had this argument with her staff and people walked out and Netflix executives walked out of the meeting. He's not being very careful about what he says. And we're going to just test the energy and see if he's making stuff up or if he really has some incredible source that's telling him all this information. The spirit plane. He's claiming to have this amazing secret source. But is the source his imagination, or is the source an actual person or persons? A geomanger. I'm not sure what a geomanger is. Life map. The shore. I don't know. I've never read with these cards before. I've only read with these cards once before, so this is, to me, is all obscured. There's nothing very clear, and especially with this maze. And there was that, there was one where he said that that Meghan Markle's contract with Carnival Cruise Line's been cancelled. We'll ask the cards about that in a minute, but let's just ask these other cards. Does he have the special source? Rigid, and it's in the upside down. So that for me is somebody really just making shit up. They're not sticking to the true path of truth. Allegedly, just reading the energy of the cards. Choices, and it's in the upside down. Maybe he, in order to be sensational, he's got to create these stories. His livelihood may depend on it. Priestess of Water, that's somebody that goes with the flow, and is not necessarily sticking strictly to the facts. Conclusion. Yeah, it's like a storybook. Let's read. Yeah, so from all of that, I'm getting that he doesn't really have these incredible sources. And the thing is, whenever he does, he says, oh, she walked out of the Netflix bosses meetings. Firstly, nobody else is reporting on that stuff. And secondly, he gives no sources. He doesn't say People Magazine said. He doesn't say he has a source that works for Netflix. He just doesn't say. The goat, the big goat in the tiny house. This to me often can be a protection card, but not so much in this situation. What does it say? Flexibility. Oh, my eyes are bad. Yeah, flexible with the truth. Tell us, cards, tell us about that Carnival Cruise Line story. So the story was that she had this contract to do 25 different adverts for Carnival Cruise Lines, and suddenly she was axed. Is this a true story? Butterfly, she wishes it was true. Not that she got axed, but that she had this great contract. This one, equity, leading people around on a string. I'm not getting. That's not very strong. Yes, cards. This is more like a fantasy card. Ooh, lioness. That's the late great queen in the upside down. She would be horrified at what Meghan's doing, but yeah, this is all about honor, truth, justice in the upright, in the upside down. It's just a pack of, I don't even want to say gossip. In my opinion, according to this energy of those cards, yeah, he's under stress to put out content, and so he might be bending the truth. He might be bending the truth. Yeah, again, that's usually a protection card, but it's upside down. So not a defender of the truth at all. Jackal, just hunting, just wanting to be sensational. Fruit bat, batshit crazy. Yeah, he just comes up with the weirdest, strangest stories, and there's no way to disprove them. But that, and maybe he throws in just enough truth that that people don't question it. The warrior, but in the upside down. Again, he's not a defender of the truth. Okay, what do you think? Have you heard of Mike Zeroh? Have you watched his videos? Do you think they're great? I'm always disappointed when I watch his videos because there's just no there's no evidence, there's no source. Like if you do, and subscribe if you haven't. And thank you to everybody who comments, even with just an emoji. It really helps out the channel. Pull a couple more. I'd love to know what you think. Focus. Yeah, his focus is on growing his channel. His focus is not on the truth. Risk. It is a risk because people might find out that he's making up stuff. But then he could just say, oh, my source wasn't accurate. And honestly, most people just watch whatever's on YouTube and they don't question it at all. Denial. He's not going to be denied. Denial, but in the upside down. Confidence. He's confident that he can tell his stories in such a way that hundreds of thousands of people are going to watch his videos and are just not going to question it. All right, my lovelies, you have a fantastic day. I have to go and get some sandbags from the sandbag depot. I have to get some ropes to tie down some things. There's a whole lot of more cyclone preparation that we have to do. So, yeah, I may be offline for a few days depending on when the cyclone hits and what happens to our internet. But look after yourselves and may the angels walk with you wherever you go.